off of the jump, people are going to probably think of me as a physical threat for competition. So I do not want to increase the target on my back or make it any worse than it already is walking into the house. I think it depends on how close I am with that ally. Like if we've been tight since day one, and we've gone back and forth saying that we're gonna make a final two out of the agreement or out of the relationship, then I would say I would probably take the close ally and still have faith and confidence that I would win. But if that ally is somebody that we've been saying that we had a final two, but I don't really feel that strong of a connection to, then I'd probably take the worst player because I wouldn't feel too bad about harming that relationship in any sort of extent. So I don't know. I guess it sort of depends. Yeah, I've definitely watched around 6 seasons. So I've watched season 6, season 12, season 16, season 20, a little bit of 21, and then season 23. My favorite Big Brother players have been Donnie from season 16. I just think that he was such a beautiful personality, like a very caring person. But of course, Derek played the best game in that season. Hayden, of course, from season 12. Played a great game and made sure and ensured that he pretty much won based off of the moves that he made. Out of season 20, Tyler was definitely my favorite, even though he lost. And then season 23, of course, Xavier held it down. So those would be my favorite players from those seasons that I've watched. Yeah, so I think if the HOH is targeting a close ally of mine and they're not in my alliance, then I got to try to flip the vote, right? I got to try to make sure that I can keep that ally of mine in the house as much as I possibly can. However, if they're in my alliance and my alliance is all in agreement that ally of mine has to go, then unfortunately I probably have to go with the house and vote for that member, unless I'm cool with maybe giving a sympathy vote and everybody knowing that, hey, we were close, just want to make sure it wasn't unanimous. Yeah, for sure. I would definitely throw a competition if need be. The reason for me specifically is because I think off of the jump, people are going to probably think of me as a physical threat for competition. So I do not want to increase the target on my back or make it any worse than it already is walking into the house. So I'm going to win competition strategically when necessary, whether it be HOH or veto. If there's any power competitions, I'm not throwing those at all because I want as much power as possible. But yeah, that would be my perspective on that. I would nominate, if I'm HOH and I had a choice between like a big player or, whoever the house wants, to me, I'm going with whatever the alliance that I formed at that point has agreed upon targeting for that week. The reason for that being is because I want to make sure that my alliance is tight. We have a lot of trust. There's a lot of loyalty there. There's a lot of communication. And if I'm HOH, I want to make sure that I solidify my position in the alliance by going with what the alliance says. So if the house wants what the alliance wants, then I'm going with the house. But if the house wants somebody else opposing the alliance, then I'm definitely going with my alliance.